our other second towel and we're going to place it under our hip bones for our quad stretch. Feel the hip bones sink into the towel and notice how that is going to help the low back lengthen. It's also going to initiate some abdominal work through the front body. Let's take our right hand to our right foot. If your arm is not quite long enough, you can use a strap here or your TheraBand. Hips stay sinking into the towel, and we're going to rotate the thigh bone away from the body and rotate towards the body, breathing as you shift from side to side. Let's do one more in each direction. And we'll come through center. We're going to press the right foot into the right hand. Maybe the right thigh floats off of the mat, maybe not. And we'll lower down. Hip bones staying heavy into the towel. Exhale, floating up. And inhale, down. Exhale, foot into hand. Inhale, down. Exhale, foot into hand. And inhale, down. Let's shake out that leg. And then just lay it down. Notice how that leg or that side of the body is relating to the floor compared to the other side. Notice the hip, the leg, the ribs. And then let's take our left hand. We'll hold on to the left foot or using your TheraBand. Hip sinks into the towel. Pubic bone heavy towards the mat. Rolling the thigh bone out away from the body. And then rolling the thigh bone towards the body, breathing as you move. Let's do one more in each direction. And we'll find our center. We're going to press the left foot into the left hand or strap. Maybe that thigh floats off of the mat, maybe not. And lowering down. Exhale, press foot into hand. Hip staying heavy into your towel, hip bones. And inhale, down. Exhale, foot presses into the hand. Inhale, down. Exhale, press. Inhale, down. One more. Exhale, press. Inhale, down. We'll shake it out. Lay that leg down. Notice the differences or similarities between the two sides. Let's take the towel out from under the hips and we're going to use our hands. So we're going to place our hip bones into the palm. So if your palm was like a little cup, you're going to cup your hip bones with your palm. We're using this as a feedback moment here. Hip bones are heavy into the palms, and we're going to let the right leg grow so long that it floats off of the mat and lower it down. Left leg grows so long it's going to float off the mat and lower down. As the right leg floats, that pelvic half is rotating forward into the palm of your hand. As the leg lowers, it returns back home. Left leg floats, pelvic half rotates forward into the palm of the hand. Leg lowers, rotating back home. So again, here, we're going to continue alternating sides. We have movement of the thigh bone in the hip socket. And we also have this movement of the pelvic half, which is going to perhaps find more range of motion, but is also going to find more ease of movement. And so we talk a lot in Pilates about quiet pelvis, stable pelvis, but the reality is that the stability is dynamic because the bony parts are moving and we want them to move. If we restrict that movement, it actually makes things harder for us. Good. Let's take the hands out from under the hips. We'll bring the palms, forearms to the floor, and let's add our upper body. We'll inhale here and exhale, floating the upper body. Collarbones move backwards in space, gently drawing hands towards elbows, and then floating the right leg up. Pelvic half rotates forward and lowering everything down. Exhale, floating up, left side, and inhale down. Thinking length over height, crown of the head and toe reaching away from one another. And down, breathing as we go. Allowing this movement of the pelvic halves to support us. Keep breathing. Pausing here, let's keep both legs down. Inhale into the back ribs. Exhale, peeling the upper body off the mat. Pelvis is sinking into warm wax. Gently press into the forearms and energize down towards the toes. Feel that open up through the front of the chest, collarbones moving backwards in space. And then let's float the right leg up and we'll bring the heel towards the bum and lowering down. Left leg floats, heel towards the bum, lowering down. So we're into our single leg kicks. Breathing. Keeping the opening through the front of the body, wide collarbones. Let's do one more in each direction. Breath is flowing. And lowering everything down. Let's come into all fours. Hands will be under the shoulders and hips will be under, knees will be under the hips. We're not gymnasts. And we're going to start our pelvic wheel, rolling backwards. And then we'll continue to roll up the spine, widening the shoulder blades, coming into our cat stretch. Head can be heavy. Tipping the pelvic wheel forward, then rolling down the spine till we get to the front. Collarbones widen, breastbone shines forward. Pelvic wheel rolls back, rolling up the spine. Head can be heavy. Inhale, pelvic wheel rolls forward. Breastbone shines. Feel the the hands and the shins. Feel them anchored into the floor as we alternate between these two positions. That anchoring is going to be important in a second. Exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. Good. Let's come through neutral for a second. We're going to feel anchored through left hand and right shin. And we're going to extend the right arm and left leg up into our bird dog. We're going to bring those limbs in towards the body as we come into that cat position, anchoring through the shin and the hand. And then we'll come through neutral. We'll extend the arm and leg out. If this is not working for you tonight, you can do your bird dog without adding in the cat. But my secret sauce is really continuing to push the floor away with the shin and the hand. Exhale, cat, limbs in. Inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, cat. And inhale. Extend will bring those limbs down. Pushing the floor away with the right hand and the left shin. Left arm and right leg float. Limbs come in, maybe coming into our cat position. Exhale and inhale, extend. Exhale, cat. And inhale, extend. So if you've been wondering why the last couple of months we've been doing our bird dog like our lives depended on it, now you find us here adding in a new challenge to that stability. Inhale, reach. Let's do one more. Exhale, cat. Keep pushing the floor away. Inhale, reach. We'll bring arm and leg